There it goes. This is good afternoon. Ms. Daniel Leslie. This is Podcast for Life. I would like to welcome you this afternoon on this Halloween day. A lot has been going on. A lot has been going on good. A lot has been going on maybe not so good. How's it been going in your life? I trust everything is well. I trust everything is good. And if not, you're welcome to show up here. And if you're on Get Vocal, GETVOKL.com, and you're viewing Podcast for Life there, you'll see three little boxes, and you see me in the fourth one. And if you want, you can just grab one of those boxes and you can join me and we'll co-host. And we'll bandy about whatever you like. Today we're celebrating Halloween. So what does that mean? That means that we are celebrating a holiday that is full of tradition and custom, full of wonder, full of joy. Um, from the time I was young, it has always been a family holiday, a holiday to get together. Um, it has some dark origins, and some things are really uh, some are literally out of this world. Halloween celebrates. Halloween celebrates a lot of mystery. Halloween celebrates some chaos. Uh, you can view it as a negative holiday because it brings out the ghosts and goblins and the evil that resides in all of us. And in many cultures, today is a day of mischief. Um, a day that you can misbehave a little bit with some impunity. But the thing is in a civilized society, there's not a whole lot of room for a whole lot of mischief. Okay, a couple of harmless pranks, we can deal with that. But when it comes to some of the big stuff, that's best left alone. Um, I like to live in a more positive, more uplifting world. Trying to make here is a more positive, more uplifting world for myself and those around me. Anyway, I can help to make somebody else's life better. That's what makes. So, with that being said, um, I came across this um, video. Morgan Freeman. Um, I'm not sure what it's exactly what the politics is, but Morgan Freeman, I've known he's always been straight up. I've been in agreement with him most often than that. But the thing is he does have a good message. And as soon as I figure out which window it's in, we'll go to it. Let's start that over. That is no. Yeah, I know what I want. I just figure out how to get to it. Okay. Just bear with me one moment. We'll get to it. Okay. Gotta stop share. Sure, I understand what just happened here, but that's a message from Morgan Freeman, I do believe. Sure. on the other hand, I'm not a fan of the NAACP. I was of what they were 40 years ago, but what they become has fallen out of favor with me. Um, the NAACP is turning into a racist organization. Um, but the thing is, they do need to make those changes to keep themselves relevant. When they came out, they were great in the civil rights struggle. It's a worthy struggle indeed. Some of my heroes there were Martin Luther King, John Kennedy, um, you know, and what do I have here? Okay, that might be just something on my computer. I didn't mean to share that. Yeah, if I shared that, but that could be so distracting at times. Um, talking about the election, Knox County has had over 6,000 people voting so far, and we're getting ready for November the 3rd. It's only a couple days away. So if you haven't done it already, let me urge you to get out and vote, you know. And I've done the best I can to bring forward the best information I can. Um, I even held a debate with uh, Melissa, and she advocated for Joe Biden, and I advocated for Donald Trump. So we examined their records and we examined what they're all about. I believe we brought their positions forward. You know, you all have all the information you should need. If not, go ahead and take some time to get the questions you have answered and guess the very best vote that you can. Um, I've already voted. I took Kathy with me and voted uh, yesterday, and it was good. Yeah, there wasn't a very long line. We had like two people in front of us is all we had. So don't let there being so many people being at the polls be a be a barrier to you, because there really aren't that many people at the polls at one time. With early voting, we pretty much spread out when they show up. The worst time to show up, I'll grant you, will be the last minute, because most people will procrastinate down to the last minute. So that, let's have a little fun here. What do we got? 15 spooky Halloween traditions. But there's nothing on the screen. There we go. 15 spooky Halloween traditions and their origins. Let me share this. Oh, hit the wrong key. I hate when I do that. Let me. Entire screen. Now, if this does what I think it will, what I hope it will do. 15 spooky traditions and their origins. That's what I want to share. Trick or treating day is a creepy cast. Some of the best traditions of Halloween. Share these sweet facts with friends. Okay, carving Halloween jack o' lanterns. Now that's since I was a kid. Um, I wasn't very often trusted with the knife, but when I could care about it. I mean, you know, so basically they make wonderful lanterns, seeing ghosts. Celtic people believe that during the Samhain festival and at the beginning of winter, spirits walk the earth. And that later led to the introduction of All Souls Day on November 2nd by Christian missionaries. All right. And scary costumes. Yeah, we talked about a little bit of mischief. Trick or treat. And that is a an old pagan ritual of sending the children out door to door to beg for food, you know. And it was a big uh, thing, and among Celtics and Scottish that um, helped to get through the famine. Getting spooked by black cats. There we go. It doesn't look too threatening. Association with black cats dates all the way back to the Middle Ages. They're a symbol of the devil. It didn't help felines' reputations when centuries later they accused witches often found to have black cats as companions. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Robbing for apples. Hoarding rituals, part of Roman festival honoring Pomona. And decorated with black and orange. Goes back to the Celtic festival of Samhain. Black represented death of summer, while orange was the harvest. Yeah, that makes sense because the leaves turn orange and yellow and red. Lighting candles and bonfires. Yeah, many people believe that. Yeah, and then later on, um, it's the light that draws the spirits, draws the ghosts, draws the devils. Um, and I was wondering about that. People have been coating fruit and sugar syrup as mean preservation for centuries. Since development of Roman festival of Pomona, the god is often represented by and associated with apples. The fruit has had a place at harvest celebrations, but the first mention of candy apples was given out at Halloween didn't occur until the 1950s. So I guess that is one of our wonderful American traditions. Gorging on candy, yeah, that's pretty much American tradition. So, 50, much on candy corn. According to some stories, the candy maker at Wonderly Candy Company in Philadelphia invented the revolutionary tricolor candy in the 1880s. Treats didn't become a widespread phenomenon until another company brought the candy to the masses in 1898. At that time, candy corn was called chicken feed and sold in boxes with the slogan, something worth crowing for. Originally just autumnal candy because of the corn's association with the harvest, candy corn became Halloween specific when trick or treating rose to prominence in the U.S. 1950s. So that's another wonderful American tradition. So we do have some wonderful traditions that date back quite a long time. So, mm, that is, we live in a wonderful country. We live in the second most holy, God presented nation in the world, the greatest nation that the world has ever seen. Proud to be an American. Even though we need to get back to some of our traditions, we've left our tradition of liberty behind. We've left our tradition of prosperity behind. People can still be prosperous. People can still, thank God, people can still be free. But we don't enjoy the same liberties that we had 100 years ago. And what I do is I call upon the president and Congress to begin to pare down the size of government. Let's try to consolidate some of these federal agencies and try to make government and try to start making government a little smaller, maybe a little deeper. After all, where's the national debt right now? I haven't heard much talk lately about the national debt. Last time I checked, it was virtually unpayable, and I haven't heard anything about it lately. So it can grow to be such a size that it's a rope around the neck of the United States. And all somebody has to do is just come along and pull it. And I don't want to see that day. I really don't. That's going to be a day that I'm going to need some support if that happens. But let's all get together. Let's all have a happy Halloween. I wish there were more people in here. It would be so nice to have some company today. But alas, they're not on here. So, real ghost stories. Get every app on. Want to hear the best guest stories ever? Extra podcast person. Okay. What else we got? Tell us your ghost story. Share your ghost story with us. Show and we may read it on a future episode. Okay. Become an extra podcast person. I'm gonna. The thing is there with Patreon, so that's all right. I need to check some of this stuff out pretty good. We've already done that. History of Halloween. Facebook. Don't need Facebook. Yeah, I do need to look at it. See what's going on with it. So let's pull it up and see what's going on there. And then YouTube. Yeah, I'm supposed to be broadcasting on YouTube as well. What we got going on over there? We got any viewers over there? But generally, YouTube doesn't tell me anything until after everything's all over with. They don't tell me up to the minute who's in and who's not. Yeah. It's like I thought, man. Stats available. Okay. Well, that's all right. Let's go back to the ghost stories. Okay. Uh, Go to YouTube. See what we got on YouTube for those stories. Maybe we can get something. Hmm. Maybe we can get a good storyteller. Okay. Well, here we go. I know we can find something. Mm. Google store. Okay. Mm. All right. Say stories of Sleepy Hollow and Frankenstein. There we go. Yeah, that'll be good. Mm. Opening a new window. Can I do that? Mm. Okay. Share screen and application window. Chrome tab. Spooky stories. There we go. There. Mm. 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 Oh, I'm sorry. It froze up. Looks like it froze up. Mm. There it goes. Mm. Okay, we got some technical difficulties going on. It could be got too much going on at once, but we'll give it a minute. It'll be. I know. I am doing best, and it'd be nice if we had more people in here. We had more. We'd have more people talking. More to do, but we're still new. We're still trying. But I did have hopes that more people coming in.
and scare people away. And they would advertise the fact that the ghosts tonight. Secret language is staying away from us. We're smuggling. We don't want you to be there. If you see us, you haven't really seen us, but you've seen a ghost. Yes, smuggling is no longer a part of life. Terrifying stories of ghostly apparitions are still reported all over the world. Science yet to describe these ghosts. What people see, what do you think it's about? Accounts. Those accounts, they don't have a great deal in common. People really never see it. Describe the temple. And yet, we must start to wonder whether there are more things here and there that affect our lives.
Maybe we can see if we can find another one there. That'd be nice. Historical story. Let's see what we can find here. Haunted house. 13 haunted ghost stories. Oh. I guess we got nothing but time today. That's the thing, no matter what's troubling you, we always got. Oh yeah, that looks good. Let me go ahead and okay. Pull it up. There we go. And my video will, you know, yeah, there we go. A couple of little adjustments need to be done. Yeah, it'll come up here in a minute.
up. The guardrail going down the nearest area. I must have seen the ghost of the woman who had died in that building years ago because of the anniversary of her death.
Wow.
In 2015, I went on a trip to DC for the 4th of July with my family. This was our second trip to DC. So we decided to take the last day of our trip, the 4th of July, to go to Mount Vernon, Washington State. It was the middle of the day, scorching hot, and it was absolutely excited for a few fans, placed expectantly. I'm a huge history buff, so I'm great. George Washington and State Park. He passed away in his bedroom in 1759, but that wasn't the doubt I was thinking about where George used to see that bedroom. It's going to be one of those telecounter bags, so we were outside, and there were plastic barriers preventing you. Stick your head and look around. For some reason, I was one of the group who decided to take a look. When I stuck my head into the room, wow, absolutely freezing cold it was. I don't mean there was a light breeze. It was as if I had stuck the upper walking freezers. I was confused by this because there didn't seem to be any air conditioning in the room. So I looked around to try to see if there was any fan or AC unit that I just wasn't noticing. But I didn't see one. I decided to take my head out and ask her for why it was so cold there. But then I realized I couldn't. I was synchronized from my son. And part of my body that was in the room in the second place. I should have let myself out, but couldn't. I started panicking and tried to open my mouth to call for help. But when I opened my mouth, no sound came out. All of a sudden, the other side of the room, I'm hearing in a lot of voices. Where Washington washed his face and shaved in the morning. I felt like a pair of eyes staring at me, almost like a sensation of someone staring at you when you sleep. I didn't see the figure or anything, but I felt this huge and intimidating presence walk towards me and stare me down. It was all over me. And I cannot tell you how much time I've spent because it really felt like it could have been an hour. But it was only a few seconds. After a while, my family broke free and went around the school almost all the time that I went. But when I asked what was wrong, I told them wrong. You shouldn't believe me when I told them the story later. But it still scares me to this day. When I was 3 years old, my mom told me to go to bed early on Sunday night. So I went to bed and began to my mom, I hate you. Because he does, because that's what he tell you. After slamming my bed, I turned on the light and sat down. It was night, and I was still angry. Suddenly, I had a chill around my arms. And I heard him calling. It sounded like a voice, but he was calling me a nickname my mom used to me. I figured he was a brother. I started yelling at him to go over. The voice talked to me with the nickname until I went into the room and turned on the lights. I sat down and noticed she was the only person in the room. I told my brother came into the room and started. Your brother was sound asleep in my room. It was exactly 12 a.m. on the clock. And it was freezing even though my window was closed and the AC was turned off. There was something in my room that night. It didn't say no. All I know is that I'll never go to bed angry ever again. Last year, I went to Dakota, Rhode Island to wedding. There was just a few miles from the house. We came to the wedding and knew it was the local and we really mentioned. Immediately, my spooky sense. I made a oh my god, I've seen like this would be a place that was haunted. But within a few minutes, I was distracted by festivities and all thoughts of ghosts escaped my mind. The woman is outside my picture, facing the water, so I couldn't have one side to the back. My cousin and my eyes had been grabbing through them. Eventually, one of them decided to get a haircut and she had left the dressing room area. The dressing room area was in the upstairs part of the mansion, although a lot of access up there. As I descended the velvet spiral staircase, the spooky feeling started. Suddenly, I felt the every room from the walls were watching my every move. As I went to the drum, I decided I would just grab the hair. I walked to the left table and found the clip. As I was getting ready to come out of the room, I saw my reflection in the mirror on the other side of the room. My hair had gotten all messed up from running around, so I stopped to fix it. Facing the mirror, I jumped into the room. I saw what looked like the form of a person standing in the door just over my shoulder. Frozen. The person in the mirror for a few seconds. Quickly became no one was there. I several people coming up the stairs. Basically, I got up and noticed a orange shadow creeping up the steps. I let it do yours. I'm not afraid. I woke up for 5 minutes later. I managed to get out of the house just in told I smelled like ashes on fire. I got home to notice what appeared to be a handprint on my ankle, and it was hot to the touch and extremely painful. I went to church and explained what happened to anoint the mark with holy water, and when I came into contact with being set on fire, for several weeks after, myself and one member of the group began to have dreams haunted by a man in a black suit. My girlfriend moved to Australia and she away from me. She died falling on the basement stairs. Later, my grandmother and I had one. My grandfather passed away, leaving my grandmother alone in the house. A friend of hers stopped by to see if she was still in the house. She came to her and afterwards her friend handed her his card. The minute her hand touched the card, a loud crash came from upstairs. Her mother was the upstairs and later when his card fell and obstructed the pillar, and on the back of the pillar was the police. The shutter of the bookcase had collapsed inward like something slammed down. Both found an angry room upstairs. Stephen was on the other side of the pillar. My grandmother didn't believe in ghosts, but this event freaked her out. So this has happened more than once in the house where my family used to live. But there was a house that resembled me. So it was my mother. This was back in 2012. I was at a drink and I heard my name called up, so I responded from upstairs. Never mind, very honestly. Naturally, I got upstairs and asked for my wife. She then said, I just saw you standing in the kitchen. She said, I've been upstairs all night. And she replied, I saw you go to the kitchen and open the cupboard. The next season, my family friend named Jimmy. The one hour house was kind of odd. Why they could do the kitchen, but had to look so it created this weird open wall situation. There was a mirror. You could see the reflection of the TV. In the park, and Jimmy looked at the mirror. That just sort of always situation and asked the other person not to look there. When she looked, Jimmy said she saw the reflection of the TV. The TV was not on. The last of it was with my cousin. We both fell asleep on the couch. Upstairs right. Jimmy tapped the wall on the cover up, and when the bathroom door opened, you could see into my room. He said he was standing in my bedroom watching it. Oh, and then when I because he didn't get a response. Yeah, I was downstairs. The next thing I knew, I got pushed down the edges. With the when I was on the social closet, it was freezing there. And we were told to look up. All the figures moving around and I would feel someone or something sitting in the base, especially when they were always scared of red. The idea of a ghost looking at me freaked me out. I have a house that was built in the early 1900s. When it was built, it was intended to be used by a doctor performing checkers and working his own home. Walking around the front of the house freaks out nearly every visitor who comes by, and my friends are all describe a strange feeling walking past the room. Still even run past it. The house consists of a long hall. I have to walk past every room before reaching an open space. Something that I told has been quite claustrophobic and has scared some of my friends who used to visit on me. Back in 2015, my then girlfriend explained that she was seeing things in one corner of the room. This was all I had experienced with own hallucinations of a long time. I just with one of my mother's friends. When I asked who it was, she said there no one matched the description. Who had entered and I had leaving my room for a drink or to go. I never felt someone was there. And I was an adult. I walked into the front room, still feeling cold and a sensation I can only describe as this. One had a picture stick for a drink in her hand, and many of them died.
Maybe they're still alive.
show you bedtime. I didn't want to make fun because I always had this off feeling like someone was watching us. My mom was always superstitious. My dad had a bathroom. It was time to go to my pajamas. To stay with her when we put her to bed. So it was, and she looked at me and said, "Well, can you see him, mommy? He's standing right behind me in my closet. How can you miss him?"
Yeah, I'm glad I thought about YouTube. There's a lot of great creators on YouTube. I'm trying to join their ranks, but it's difficult. It's expensive. I've always held that if I can get enough people to support my podcast, I would not have a need for advertising, and people could pay me what they feel it's worth to them, and it would be much more enjoyable for all. To that end, let me offer you several ways to support our podcast. And if you're on Get Vocal, you're on Patreon, you're on many of the other uh, platforms where they allow you to support the creator or the host directly, please do so. On Patreon, it's known as Bitcoin. Um, there may be other ones like Bitcoin and Qcoin, whatever they call it. Uh, for the creator, for the producer, it means, it does mean money and not much, but it does. Another way you can support us is go to GoFundMe. Podcast for Life and make a donation over there. Another way would be just write out a check once in a while, put it in the mail. My mailing address is P.O. Box 281, Barberville, Kentucky, 40906. You can put Podcast for Life on there. We'll know where to go. We'll take care of it. No, it's on cash for the mail. Make sure it's a money order or a check. And from there, I'll take care of the rest of it. We're coming into the Christmas season, beginning from Halloween on through New Year's and even past New Year's, till we get to about Valentine's Day. I want y'all to just think the happy thoughts. Take a deep breath when you're feeling a little off. And try to be happy as you can. This is the time of the year that we start experiencing seasonal affective disorder. That's that depression that comes with the shorter days and those of us that are already struggling with other inconveniences, it can be a most trying time. It's time that people should be happy and feel like they should be happy, but they're not. And that's a time that we can support each other. 1 in 5 people suffer from mental illness. And out of that 1 in 5, 1 in 3 attempt suicide. Let's be kind to each other. Let's be good to each other. Let's lift each other up. Let's do what we can for each other so that we can sit there and truly claim that we love each other as God loves us. My name is Daniel Isaac, and this is for Life.